Okay, we have 3 days to make a video game.
That means 3 days to learn how to code,
Come up with ideas.
create the art,
Solve all the bugs.
and release it by the end of the challenge.
And if we fail, you guys get to choose our punishment. Alright, let's go. Okay, here's the plan. Since neither of us know how to code, and we only have 3 days, I'm gonna try to focus on art the entire time.
Which means I'm gonna be doing most of the coding. But before we get into any of that, we need an idea. Okay, I got something. It's a simple platformer with a deep story. It's called Requiem the Fifth. The main character Atlas wakes up and his entire town has fallen asleep, unable to wake up. Looking for answers, Atlas runs to the mysterious shaman at the end of the town, hoping he was still awake. However, when he arrives, the shaman's house has been destroyed. Atlas notices the shaman's injured but still alive, struggling under some rubble. When he asks what happened, the shaman says the Dreamweaver has returned, an evil deity who survives by feeding off the dreams of the living. He seeks to put every person on the planet into an eternal sleep. Something must be different about Atlas that has kept him awake, but nevertheless, he now has to learn the shaman's abilities and embark on a perilous journey to find the Dreamweaver and stop him from putting the world to sleep.
That was awesome. But we can't make that in 3 days. I was thinking of doing a video game version of shadowboxing. For those who don't know, shadowboxing is like rock, paper, scissors with a combo system. It starts with 2 opponents facing each other, with one player being the attacker and one being the dodger. The goal of the player who's attacking is to try and guess the opponent's head movement by moving their arm in the same direction as the opponent is dodging their head. If the attacker guesses correctly, a second round starts. At the beginning of this round, both players must start their moves by attacking and dodging the same way they did in round 1, starting a combo. Then they play normally again. The opponent can't move their head the same direction they did in round 1. This continues to round 3, and if the attacker gets 3 correct guesses in a row, they win. However, if the opponent dodges correctly, it's then their turn to attack the other player. Yeah, now that I'm explaining it, that's way too complicated.
Yeah, that's way too much for 3 days. What if we make a platform fighter like Smash Bros?
That's good, but fighters have complex moves. I liked this one because it was like rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, what if we just make the moves rock, paper, scissors?
Okay, so a rock, paper, scissors platform fighter. That's tough.
Alright, I'll start working on the mechanics.
Alright, I'll work on the concept art.
Okay, step 1, movement. I have to learn how to make 2 players walk both ways and jump on the platform. So, I'm about to hop on the YouTube tutorials because I don't know how to do that.
I increased that number by 1. That will help you out because...
I thought of a cool concept. The game's gonna be called John Ken Pone, based off a reference from Hunter x Hunter. The 2 characters will be me and Roman, and we'll be fighting on top of a platform in our room. And I even have a basic sketch of the character model. Alright, now I have to learn how to do a walk cycle. So the rest of the day, I'm gonna be focusing on getting an animation going.
So what I'm learning is I have to use if-then statements. For example, in my case, I want my character to jump. So if the up key is pressed, then my character goes up plus 100. So I understand that, but I just don't know how to make that happen in the software. Yeah, this is what we got right now. Okay, here's the problem.
What's up?
I've got 2 players standing on the stage and they're able to hit each other with these badly animated swords.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, but right now when they hit each other, they fly the wrong way.
Okay, did you try changing the hitbox?
Yep,
Okay, what about changing it from an attack to a projectile?
did that already.
Okay, what about something with the collision behavior?
That was the first thing I tried.
Alright, I'm gonna try to think of something. Okay, try that. Oh, thank God.
Okay, day 1 is complete. So far we have 2 characters that can move and hit each other, and when they hit each other, they actually go back the right way. That coding problem and some other bugs took us about 5 hours. If that happens 2 or 3 more times, we're probably not finishing this.
And I have the basic character design plus some rough sketches of the walk cycle. But the issue is if we keep having problems with the coding, I'm not gonna be able to work on the art.
Day 2, we needed some fresh air. Okay, so we only have 1 day after this, so today's goal is to make the game playable, even if the animations and sounds aren't in it. I want to make it so after today, all we have to focus on is getting the animations in and working on the music and the sound effects. If we can't get that done, I don't think we're going to be able to finish.
Okay, this walk cycle is cooking me. I thought I could just look up reference online, but it's not translating to the character I designed. I even tried using my own walking as reference, but that honestly just confused me more. Since we don't have much time, I'm just gonna try to get the keyframes down and only have it be a couple frames long.
starting to understand more how this software works. I don't have to look up a tutorial every time I want to do something. As of right now, I coded it so that both players have 3 attacks, rock, paper, and scissors. This is 10 times better than yesterday. Ian? It crashed.
What?
It crashed.
What do you mean it crashed?
I don't know, it crashed.
How did it crash?
I don't know.
Did you save it?
No?
Does it autosave?
No.
So is it gone?
Yeah. Okay, don't know why that happened. We forgot to look up how to save on the program we're using. Only reason I'm not freaking out is because now I know how to do the code. So we just basically lost a bunch of time. Okay, I got the characters to be able to throw their attacks again. Now all I have to do is work on the mechanics. So for example, if someone throws rock and someone throws scissors, the person that throws scissors gets hit back, and etc.
Okay, I have the basic walk cycle pretty much done. Now all I have to do is ink and color it, and the character will be finished.
Dude, it crashed again.
What?
Okay, so we figured out the reason it crashed is because I don't have enough storage on my computer. So I'm going to be switching over to Ian's computer. But we basically just lost all of today's progress. So tonight, we're both going to be working on the code, trying to get it back. Okay, we were able to solve some of the problems from last night, but here's what's still going wrong. We realized that in order to make the game fair, there has to be more knockback done to someone that does not throw a move. But for some reason, it's just not working. Besides that, I still need to add the menus, music, and the sound effects.
Because the coding took up last night, all I have done are the walk cycle and some jumping and knockback animations, plus some rough sketches of the moves. I still need to ink and color those moves, make Roman's character, draw the stage, the background, the menu screen and buttons, and both winning screens in 24 hours. Let's go.
I can't figure out the coding issue, so I just skipped to the sound effects, which for once is actually doing good. This is it so far.
To save time, I made Roman's character a reskin of mine, and I think the moves turned out really cool. But mapping the hitboxes is a whole other problem.
Okay, the menu system and the sound effects are good. Now I just need to find music for different screens, and it's back to coding the mechanics.
Okay, I finished inking and coloring the moves. Now I can finally add them to Roman's character and work on the menu and stage.
Alright, I got the music. Now I just need to figure out this mechanic.
We have 3 hours left and I still haven't started the menu. I don't even have a concept.
I tried literally every way to code this knockback and it's just not working.
Alright guys, so we technically finished the game. It's playable. You can click the link in the description below to play it yourself. But we didn't get to add everything we wanted to add. Some of the mechanics aren't working and just some of the art didn't get put in. Also guys, make sure to check out our community tab where we host challenges, we post art, and we just interact with the community. Besides that, thank you so much for watching and making it to the end of the video.
If you like that video, subscribe. We got some more coming, so stay tuned.